Okay, students, this is a video to walk you through lesson 12.2. This time I'm using your actual book to walk you through it, and then I will record the second video of the teacher version of it so you can see me shade the models. So here you have lesson 2. The title of the lesson is Represent Hundreds as Fractions and Decimals. You have here your I can statement. Your I can statement goes along with standard NF6. That's the standard we're on as we're finishing up fractions. And it reads, I can use a visual model and a decimal notation to represent fractions, mixed numbers, and decimals in hundreds. So if you notice the lesson from yesterday, we were focusing on tenths. Today is focusing on hundreds. Okay, from your student version, I'm unable to do it from my computer, but you should be able to play the audio and the audio will read the questions to you. Okay, so under the Spark Your Learning, it says potassium, which is awesome for your body, is an important nutrient for our bodies. It supports muscle strength, fluid balance, and energy levels, among other things. The amount of potassium in a medium-sized banana is between 4/10 grams and 5/10 gram of potassium. What could be the number of grams of potassium in a medium banana? Okay, so once again, reading the question, what could be the number of grams of potassium in a medium banana? So if they're looking at this, they want us to represent the possible number of grams of potassium on the number line as a fraction and as a decimal. So here we have the number line from 0 to 1. So if we're looking at this and we know that our decimal is 4/10 and 5/10, then what denominator could we put on the number line if we wanted to show fractions? We would simply put tenths. So if you are more comfortable with putting your fractions first, I would do that. So I will label this first mark 1/10, this second mark 2/10, this third mark 3/10, fourth mark 4/10, fifth mark 5/10, sixth mark 6/10, seventh mark 7/10, eighth mark 8/10, and then 9/10 and 10/10. Then if I wanted to go ahead and put my decimals first, I would label this first decimal as 1/10, 0.1, 0.2 or 2/10, 0.3 or 3/10, 0.4 or 4/10, 0.5 or 5/10, 0.6 or 6/10, 0.7 or 7/10, 0.8 or 8/10, 0.9 or 9/10, and you also have your 10/10 or 1 whole. Okay. So that's how I would label. You know that you're drawing this on a separate sheet of paper, your number line, but you do need to take the time to label it. And then they said, what could be the number of grams of potassium in a medium banana? So if you know the medium-sized banana is between 4/10 grams and 5/10 gram, then probably the medium-sized banana could be halfway between. So it could be right between 4/10 and 5/10, okay? So if you did that here, it will fall in the middle. So you will have 4.5 tenths will be the size of the medium-sized banana. But we'll walk more through this tomorrow while we're on Google Meets, okay? So then they want you to take over here with your build understanding. I will come back with a second video and we will walk through the build understanding. But this is how your book should look. Allow the book to read to you. Read it yourself. Reread the questions. Take the time to use notebook paper to draw out your model of the number line, or you can simply actually draw out your hundreds model because this is a hundreds model. You could have chose to draw out those models for your Spark Your Learning as well. So I will be back soon with a second video.